"You cannot take me from her," he declared. "She is my heart, and my child will be of both land and sea." Once upon a time there was a man named Jide. Jide was a simple man from the village of Oki-Ife. Known for his hearty laughter and love for palm wine, he was a man of little worries, until one fateful day when nature called with an urgency he had never felt before. Before we dive deep in this amazing story, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Now let's continue with our story. The sun had barely risen when Jide woke up, stomach rumbling like the distant thunder of an approaching storm. He had eaten a suspiciously large portion of his mother's spicy yam porridge the night before, and now his body demanded immediate relief. With no time to waste, Jide sprinted past the village square, clutching his belly, and dashed toward the river, the only place where he could answer nature's call in peace. But as he reached the riverbank, about to squat by the reeds, he heard a sound so ethereal it made his knees weak. A voice soft as silk, yet powerful as the waves, sang from within the waters. Jide turned, his bowels momentarily forgotten. There, rising from the glistening river, was Calanthe, a mermaid of indescribable beauty. Her dark, iridescent skin shimmered like the night sky, and her long, flowing hair cascaded down her back like liquid gold. Her emerald green tail sparkled under the morning sun, flicking droplets of water into the air. But it was her eyes, deep, oceanic pools, that held Jide captive. He had never seen such beauty in his life. His breath hitched, his heart pounded, and, in that moment, Jide forgot all about why he had run to the river in the first place. Without hesitation, he stepped closer. Who are you?" he stammered. Calanthe only smiled, her full lips parting slightly. "I am of the river, and you, mortal, have trespassed into my domain." Jide did not hear the warning in her voice. Instead, he was drawn to her like a moth to a flame. Day after day he returned to the river, unable to resist the pull of her song, her laughter, her hypnotic gaze, and soon their love blossomed. But love between man and mermaid was never meant to be. As the weeks passed, the village began to notice Jide's strange behaviour. He spent hours by the river speaking to the water. He laughed at jokes no one could hear. He no longer partook in village gatherings, nor did he work the fields. Some whispered that he was cursed. Others believed he had been captured by river spirits. Then, one fateful evening, the village midwife, Mama Alake, spotted something shocking. Jide returned from the river, his eyes glowing with an unnatural light, and his hands cradling the swollen belly of Calanthe, pregnant with his child. The news spread like wildfire. Fear consumed the villagers. A man who fathers a child with a mermaid. Such a thing was unheard of. It was a taboo that threatened the balance of the land and the waters. The elders convened, and soon the decision was made. Jide must be cast out. The night the villagers came for him, Jide refused to run. He stood at the riverbank, Calanthe by his side, his hand protectively resting on her belly. "You cannot take me from her," he declared. "She is my heart, and my child will be of both land and sea." But the villagers would not listen. They threw charms and incantations at his feet, terrified that his offspring would bring ruin upon them all. Seeing their fear, Calanthe turned to Jide, sorrow in her gaze. "My love," she whispered, "they will never accept us." Jide's heart shattered, but he knew she was right. With one last glance at his home, he took Calanthe's hand, and together they disappeared beneath the river's surface, never to be seen again. But on quiet nights, when the moon was full and the river was still, the villagers swore they could hear a child's laughter echoing from the waters, half human, half mermaid, forever caught between two worlds. Don't forget to like this video and let us know in the comments section what you think about the story.